Nernst equation. The electrode potential at any concentration can be calculated by using this Nernst equation. It is very important one. For writing the Nernst equation, consider a general reduction reaction. Mn plus aqueous plus n electrons gives M solid. This is a general reduction reaction. For example, we can write a typical reaction. Instead of M metal, we can write Cu copper, oxidation state N plus, we can write 2 plus, Cu2 plus aqueous plus accept 2 electron. Instead of here N, here 2. 2 electrons gives, instead of M, here copper solid. So, here we consider general reduction reaction. Mn plus plus n electron gives M solid. This is a reduction reaction because here the oxidation state of copper is 2 plus, it reduces to Cu0. That is, from plus to oxidation state, it changes to 0 oxidation state. So, it is a reduction, or otherwise the gaining of electrons takes place. Cu2 plus accept 2 electrons to become Cu solid. For this reduction reaction, we can write the Nernst equation. So, here Mn plus changes to M solid. So, we can write the electrode potential represented by the symbol E. This you put in bracket, this Mn plus changes to M can be written as Mn plus bar M. That is, Mn plus changes to M solid gives E0, here changes, Mn plus changes to M minus RT by NF Ln concentration of product of this equation, that is M divided by concentration of the reactant of this equation, that is Mn plus. The electrons are we not considered. So, this is the Nernst equation for this reduction reaction. So, E cell is equal to simply E0 cell minus RT by NF Ln concentration of product by concentration of reactants. From this equation, the concentration of the metal is taken as 1 because the concentration of solid is taken as usually unity. Then the above equation can be changes to E Mn plus bar M is equal to E0 Mn plus bar M minus RT by NF Ln 1 by concentration of Mn plus. Here new terms are there. E0 Mn plus bar M is equal to the electrode potential under standard condition. You know the superscript 0 indicate that value under standard conditions. R is the gas constant, its value is 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole. F is Faraday constant, its value 96,487 coulomb per mole. T is the temperature in Kelvin. This term is the concentration of the species Mn plus, where one term is here N. N is the number of electrons involved in the particular redox reaction. Next, calculation of electrode potential at any concentration for Daniell cell. We know Daniell cell at cathode Cu2 plus accept 2 electrons to form copper solid. Here Cu2 plus changes to Cu. Then we can write the Nernst equation E Cu2 plus bar Cu is equal to E0 Cu2 plus bar Cu minus RT by 2F. Here the number of electrons involved in this process is 2. So, instead of N we can write 2F Ln concentration of Cu divided by concentration of Cu2 plus product by reactant. But the concentration of the product is a metal, so this is taken as 1. So we can write ln 1 by concentration of Cu2 plus aqueous. For the reduction reaction of zinc can be written as Zn2 plus 2 electrons giving zinc solid. Similarly, we can write the next equation E Zn2 plus bar zinc, because the Zn2 plus changes to zinc because it is a reduction reaction, means gain of electron. So Zn2 plus bar zinc is equal to E0 Zn2 plus bar zinc minus RT by 2F, because instead of N we can substitute here 2 electrons, 2F ln concentration of product by concentration of reactant. Product is here zinc divided by concentration of Zn2 plus, but the concentration of zinc is taken as unity, then we can write ln 1 by concentration of Zn2 plus. Then you know the cell potential or E cell is equal to E cathode minus E anode. Here the cathode is the copper electrode and anode is the zinc electrode. So E cell is equal to E copper electrode minus E zinc electrode. Substitute the values, then we get E cell is equal to, here E copper electrode is equal to E0 Cu2 plus bar Cu minus RT by 2F into ln 1 by concentration of Cu2 plus aqueous minus zinc electrode is equal to E0 Zn2 plus bar zinc minus RT by 2F ln 1 by Zn2 plus concentration. Then these E0 values are taken together. Then we get E0 Cu2 plus bar Cu minus E0 Zn2 plus bar zinc minus RT by 2F is taken as common factor, because this term consists of RT by 2F and this term also consists of RT by 2F taken outside. RT by 2F into here ln 1 by Cu2 plus minus ln 1 by Zn2 plus. Here E0 Cu2 plus bar Cu minus E0 Zn2 plus bar zinc is the E0 cell. E cell is equal to E0 cell minus RT by 2F into here ln A minus ln B. You know ln A minus ln B is equal to ln A by B. Then we can write ln 1 by concentration of Cu2 plus divided by 1 by concentration of Zn2 plus. That is, we can written as ln concentration of Zn2 plus by concentration of Cu2 plus. So this equation can be written as E cell is equal to E0 cell minus RT by 2F into ln concentration of Zn2 plus divided by concentration of Cu2 plus. This is the next equation for Daniell cell. You know this is the next equation for Daniell cell. E cell is equal to E0 cell minus RT by 2F into ln concentration of Zn2 plus divided by concentration of Cu2 plus. Then substitute the values of these terms. R is equal to 8.314, temperature 298 Kelvin, and 1 Faraday is 96,487. Then this natural logarithm is converted into logarithm to the base 10. It is multiplied by 2.303. Then we get the value 0.0591. Then this equation changes to E cell is equal to E0 cell minus 0.0591 divided by 2 log concentration of Zn2 plus divided by concentration of Cu2 plus. Next, consider a general reaction. AA plus BB to gives CC plus DD, where small letter A, B, C and D are the stoichiometric coefficients of the reactants A, B, C and D. Then the next equation for this equation is E cell is equal to E0 cell minus RT by NF. Here number of electrons are N, Ln, concentration of product by concentration of reactant, concentration of product is C to the power stoichiometric coefficient C into concentration of D to the power stoichiometric coefficient D divided by concentration of A to the power stoichiometric coefficient A into concentration of B to the power stoichiometric coefficient B. But concentration of C to the power C into D to the power D divided by concentration of A to the power A into B to the power B is equal to Q, which is known as reaction quotient. You studied in the previous year. Then substitute the value in the above equation. Then we get E cell is equal to E0 cell minus RT by N of Ln Q. E cell is equal to E0 cell minus RT by N of Ln Q, where Q is the reaction coefficient. Next, the equilibrium constant Kc and next equation. You know the Daniell cell reaction is zinc solid plus Cu2 plus aqueous gives Zn2 plus aqueous plus Cu solid. Next equation for this Daniell cell, we can write E cell is equal to E0 cell minus 2.303 RT by 2F log Zn2 plus concentration divided by Cu2 plus concentration. 2.303 coming because instead of ln we write the logarithm to the base 10, so the value multiplied by 2.303. But at equilibrium, E cell is equal to 0. That means the cell potential is equal to 0 and the concentration of this Zn2 plus divided by concentration of Cu2 plus is known as equilibrium constant Kc. Then substitute the values in the above equation. Then we get E cell is equal to 0, which is equal to E0 cell minus 2.303 RT by 2F log, instead of this value we can substitute Kc. Then E0 cell is equal to 2.303 RT by 2F log Kc. At 298 Kelvin temperature, 2.303 RT by F is equal to 0.0591. We previously discussed. Then substitute the value there above equation. E0 cell is equal to 2, instead of this 2.303 RT by F we can substitute 0.0591. So 0.0591 divided by 2 into log Kc. Generally we can write E0 cell is equal to 0.0591 divided by N log Kc. For Daniell cell N is equal to 2, but for general reaction it is taken as N. Then E0 cell is equal to 2.303 RT by NF log Kc. Next, the relationship between this Gibbs energy change and the cell potential of a electrochemical cell. The relationship is given by change in Gibbs energy of a reaction is equal to minus N of E cell, where N is the number of electrons involved in the redox reaction, F is Faraday's constant, E cell is the cell potential. Or under standard condition, the Gibbs energy change of the reaction under standard condition is equal to minus N of E0 cell. So this is an important equation as for board exam to calculate the standard Gibbs energy change of the reaction. Now the Gibbs energy change and equilibrium constant of the reaction can be calculated by the equation. We know that Gibbs energy change of reaction is equal to minus NF E0 cell, but we know E0 cell is equal to RT by NF into ln Kc. Substitute the value of E0 cell in this equation, then we get Gibbs energy change of reaction is minus NF E0 cell. Substitute the value of E0 cell minus NF into RT by NF ln Kc. Then the NF and NF become cancelled. G0 is equal to minus RT ln Kc, or instead of ln, we can substitute the logarithm to the base 10, then multiplied by 2.303. Then Gibbs energy change of reaction under standard condition is equal to minus 2.303 RT log Kc. This is also important equation. Delta G0 is equal to minus 2.303 RT log Kc. Now we calculate the standard Gibbs energy change of a reaction. Zinc solid plus Cu2 plus aqueous gives Zn2 plus aqueous plus copper solid. This is the cell reaction of Daniell cell. Given the cell potential under standard condition is 1.1 volt. Then the problem is to calculate the standard Gibbs energy change of the reaction. Then first you should write the given data. Here N is equal to 2. For Daniell cell N is equal to 2. F is equal to 96,487 coulomb per mole. E0 cell is equal to 1.1 volt. Then we know that delta G0 is equal to minus NF E0 cell. Substitute the values, then we get minus 2 into 96,487 coulomb per mole into 1.1 volt. Then we get the value 2,12,271 joule per mole. It is converted into kilojoule, then it is divided by 1000, then we get the value minus 212.27 kilojoule per mole. So this is an important equation. Delta G is equal to minus NF E0 cell.
So today's class is over. Thank you.